welcome back. Today we'll be looking at quadratic equations. What is a quadratic equation? A quadratic equation takes place in the form of ax squared plus bx minus c equals 0. C is a constant, and this could be plus, it could be minus, it could be bx plus ax squared, but if you rearrange it, it'll always be in this form. Now, let's take a look at an example. 2x squared minus 3x minus 2 equals 0. Now, there's two ways of solving this. We could either factorize it, or we could use the quadratic formula. Let's take a look at factorization first. Now, first, we'll open up two brackets. It'll always be two brackets. And because of this 2 here, we'll be putting 2x. Now, there'll always be an x. If this is 3, it'll be 3x. 4, 4x. Just x, you just put x. And because of this square, we put another x here. Now, in the rest of the bracket, we must find two things that multiply to get minus 2 and add to get minus 3. Now, what are these two? It would be plus 1 and minus 2. Because plus 1 multiplied by minus 2 gives minus 2. And here, if we take this 2 and multiply it over, we will get minus 4. And minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3. Now we just need to equate these brackets to 0, because remember, quadratic equations will equal 0. So here, it would just be x equals minus 1 over 2. And here, x equals 2. Because if we substitute x equals 2 into here, or x equals minus 1 over 2 into here, the bracket will equal 0. 2 minus 2, 0. 2 multiplied by minus 1 over 2 plus 1, 0. And that's how to do factorization. Now let's look at another question. 3x squared plus 7x minus 5 equals 0. Okay, for this question, let's use the quadratic formula. Now, the quadratic formula is x equals minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now, that might look complicated, but it's not, and you will remember it if you use it enough. Now, remember, up here, a, b, c, that's the same here, a, b, c. So in this question, this is a, this is b, and this is c. So if we just substitute that in, x equals minus 7 plus minus the square root of b squared. 7 squared multiplied by 3 multiplied by minus 5. Make sure to include this. And here, the minus b. If this wasn't plus and this was minus, just remember, a minus and a minus become a plus. But this is plus, so it'll stay minus. And this will all be over 2 multiplied by 3, 2a. Now, if we just simplify this a little bit, we will get x equals minus 7 plus minus square root of 109 over 6. And if we put this into a calculator, we'll get x equals 0.57 and x equals minus 2.91. And we get two answers because of this plus and this minus. So you'll put it into the calculator twice. First time you'll use plus, and the second time you'll use minus. So these are the two answers for this question, and these are the two answers for this question. A quadratic formula will always have, a quadratic equation will always have two answers. And that's how you do factorization and use the quadratic formula. If you have any questions, or any topics you'd like me to cover in the future, please leave it in the comments, and thanks for watching.